Hello YouTube, this is BUB'S Comics coming at you with a quick comic haul. I've got almost all indie books here. It might be all indie. So we'll take a look, and there's a couple of books in here that one of them is, the term grail gets thrown around a lot, but we'll just say there's a couple of rare books in here. So we'll start off with that. First up, we've got, I got to start off with my Golden Age, so let's make me small and get to the haul. Whoa, there we go. Boy, what a lovely background we have today, huh? What do you guys think about that? Nice Cavewoman and the Tick. Ooh, signs of things to come, perhaps. All right, let's take a look. First off, we got a nice Elbi Cole flight cover, Captain Flight Comics number 9. It's a 4-star publication, 10 center. This one was pretty rough when I got it. It's still pretty rough, but it at least has some of the red grease pencil. It was all colored in with red over here. So got most of that out and brought it a little bit more presentable. Elbi Cole, one of the great Golden Age artists. And there's certain things that you look for when you look for an Elbi Cole cover. He does a lot of like swirls. You have like that Kirby crackle. Well, he has like a lot of swirls and kind of psychedelic curves and lines. But another thing you look for in a Kirby cover is his distinctive black explosions. So here you have, this plane getting shot down, and you see the explosion there is like a very black fire, and that's distinctively Elbi Cole. That real blackness in the fire. So kind of an oil-filled fire. Very, very cool. So this has some definite Cole elements. Of course, it's signed as well. So there you go. Elbi Cole's Captain Flight Comics number 9. You can't go wrong with that. So next, we're going to get into some books. I'm trying to put a little run together. It's kind of a sneaky run. Cavewoman came out in 1994. As you all know, it's one of my favorite little indie runs. And Bud Root, the artist and original creator of Cavewoman, I've met him before. I've got original art by him, so big fan of his. Anyway, I'm trying to put together the original run, which isn't very many books. I think it's 6. I think there's 6 books in the run. So here's one that's eluded me several times, and it's Cavewoman number 4. And the reason I believe this book has got away from me so often is because of all the black around it. And so when there are higher grades, you can really tell when there's no ticks. So the price goes up a little bit. It's also a great Clive cover. And I think it might be the first appearance of Clyde on a cover. So that's pretty cool too. Might even be the first appearance of Clyde altogether. The gorilla, that is. So, and this one is signed by Bud Root in 1995, which I think is really cool because he... it's only created in 94, so this is probably one of the first books taken to a convention or that he signed on release. So very cool. It was very early, before it blew up to be what it is today. It was signed, so I think it's awesome. Really, really love it. Clyde the Gorilla, looking awesome. Going along with that, we have number 5. Now this is a book I already have. However, this one is signed by Bud Root, the same. I got these in a lot. So Bud Root also signed this one in 1995. So very cool. You see the pterodactyl killing the bald eagle and the American flag. So very cool. And this of course is 95 as well. And this book I think did come out in 95. So signed when it came out. Very, very cool. And then the last one in that little run is Cavewoman number 6. Probably my least favorite cover in the whole run. It's just kind of hokey, and you guys know I'm not really into all the blood and stuff, but still pretty decent. And again, Cavewoman number 6, not very easy to come by any of these and to get them all signed. And this one is signed up here in the corner in this nice old gold kind of pen there, so that's really cool. So my other copy of this is actually in a little bit better shape of number 5, but I'm going to go ahead and send that out as an A-OK to somebody who also appreciates these. Now this next book is this is the one that I think is huge. So what I'm working on with these Cavewoman books is I'd like to get an original run all signed. So right now I have number 1, which I got signed myself by Bud Root, and then I'm still missing number 3 overall. I don't have the issue number 3, and number 2 I have, but it's not signed. So the next time I see Bud Root, hopefully I can get number 2 signed, and by then I'll have number 3 either already bought signed or I'll take it to get signed. So that's the hope for that, is to have a first run all signed. This book here, The Tick Special Edition number 2. I'm very glad to have this one. So you guys always see copies of The Tick go out there, the different color backgrounds, especially Tick number 1, and it's often mislabeled as the first appearance of The Tick, which it's not. The first appearance of The Tick is in The Tick Special Edition number 1, which I have. This is The Tick Special Edition number 2, and just like number 1, it is also signed. It continues the story from number 1, and it is also signed, and well, not signed, but numbered. So there's a cool back there. So I haven't checked this one. This is number 2,772 out of 3,000. So just like the first one, it's a limited edition with numbered. So very cool stuff. The Tick in all his black and white glory. Funny stories. Of course, this is still a continuation of the original. So very cool stuff. And there you go. So this book, I just didn't expect to even see it out there. It always sells for pretty good money, but I was able to win it in an auction. It's in fantastic condition, like really, really good condition. It is clean, very clean book. So super happy to have that, and just almost can't believe that I finally have the Tick Special Edition 1 and 2 in my collection. So very cool, super happy with that. Next, we'll move on to some Adam Hughes. This is Dark Horse Comics presents Ghost number 2. Of course, that was New England Comics there, press. So here's Dark Horse Comics Ghost number 2. Some Adam Hughes goodness. Here's Ghost number 3. I really like this one. I think that's cool. Now at this point, I think Adam Hughes was also doing the interiors on number 2 and 3. I don't think he does the interiors for this one. Now this one is guest starring Barbed Wire. And what's funny about this one is I don't think that I think the only Adam Hughes part is Ghost. I think that the rest of it is done by someone else. But very cool cover anyway, and I'll take Barbed Wire in anything. So I'm very happy with that. Next we have Lady Rawhide. This is one of the Wizard 1/2s. So this is limited to an unknown amount, which is funny when they always did that. They say this is an official certificate saying that this book has some number of copies. So congratulations on owning one of them. This was a mail away. Lady Rawhide 1/2. Very cool. Some Fastener and Larson art. So you can't go wrong there. Here's a book that when I bought it, it was on Instagram and it was like this. And I was like, oh, that must be number 1, but it wasn't. It's the mini comic, which I already own. So now I've got a second copy of that, but it has kind of the same cover. So very cool. And then this one, here's some more Adam Hughes goodness. This is Lady Rawhide Special Edition number 1. Very cool. There's Zorro in the background. Gotta love that. Very interesting tone to the color, to the cover. Look at that. That's fantastic. I love her little boots there with the top flap and the laces across them. There's a little ah symbol for Adam Hughes. Look at that. That's fantastic. Good job, Hughes. And then last and certainly least, we have Rob Liefeld's Youngblood number 1. I got this book kind of as a joke. It's part of an AOK I'm putting together, and it will go out of my collection very quickly. So, so there you go. All right, y'all. Well, we will leave you with, let's see, who gets the top honors today? We'll just leave you with, actually, Clyde. Look at that. Rarely does the male get the final word, but we're going to have this on here. So we'll catch you next time on BUB'S Comics. Remember to read a comic and don't apologize for the glare. Bye-bye.